All right, so moving on to the final segment, I'll be sharing my thoughts on the possibility that the Los Angeles Lakers can go on a deep playoff run this NBA postseason. So the possibility is there. I do believe that they can at least get to the second round in the Western Conference. I do believe that right now, how things are playing out in the Western Conference, I do believe this conference is wide open for anybody that's a part of the tournament in the West. Seeds 1 through 8 have a chance to go on a deep playoff run. I do believe that the conference is wide open. I do believe that the Lakers are trying everything that they can to avoid the play-in tournament. Right now, they are currently the 7th seed in the West, but it's jam-packed in the Western Conference. There's just half a game out of being the 5th seed in the Western Conference. So they're going to need a lot of help over the next few games before the NBA regular season ends. They have to win their own games, and they need some help to move up seed-wise. To avoid the play-in tournament. But this team has gotten so much better ever since the NBA trade deadline when they acquired D'Angelo Russell, they acquired Mo Bamba, and they acquired Jared Vanderbilt before the NBA trade deadline. Of course, they traded away Russell Westbrook to get 2 out of 3 of these pieces. They traded away Patrick Beverley, and this team has overall gotten better ever since the NBA trade deadline. And their record has showed because the Lakers are 10-5 since the NBA All-Star break, which is phenomenal. This team was a laughing stock in the beginning part of the NBA season. This team failed to get above 500. They have officially done that a few times this NBA season. And when you actually look at it, it's the first time that they've been over 500 in a whole calendar year. So this team is moving in the right direction. And they're 10-5 ever since the NBA All-Star break, despite the fact that LeBron James missed time due to injury, missed a few weeks of action. Now he's, of course, back in this mix, but that's phenomenal for them to be 10-5 without their best player being on the court. And they're red hot. They're one of the hottest teams in the Western Conference right now. They've won 6 out of 7 of their last 7 games. And they're getting hot at the right time. I do believe that this team has what it takes to go on a deep playoff run. This team has shooters. They play good defense. LeBron James is back and healthy. Anthony Davis has been a monster, improving why, when healthy, debatably, he's a top 5 player in the NBA. And he's back to being a dominant player. I do believe the way how the Lakers are playing this NBA towards the finish line, that regular season of the NBA season, they're getting hot at the right time. They're winning when it matters most. And they're doing their part in the Western Conference. Like I said, they're just a half a game out of the 5th seed, even though they are currently the 7th seed. If they do their job and get some help, they can potentially move up to be a 6th seed or a 5th seed to avoid the NBA play-in tournament, which is good news for the Lakers. But this is truly a team that nobody's going to want to see in the first round of the playoffs. Like I said, they're getting hot at the right moment. They have shooters. They've gotten so much better depth-wise, shooting-wise, and defensively since the NBA trade deadline. And LeBron James and Anthony Davis knows what it takes to win a championship. They won a championship together not too long ago with the Los Angeles Lakers. So they have that championship DNA in their system ready to go come playoff time. If you are the Denver Nuggets are still my pick to go to the NBA Finals, but the Denver Nuggets, Sacramento Kings, Memphis Grizzlies, they're all on upset alert if they have to play LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and this red-hot Lakers team in the first round of the playoffs so they can keep things up. This is definitely a team that nobody in the West is going to want to play in the first round. And I do believe the Lakers can put something together to at least make it to the second round, and then we will see where it goes from that point. But that is all the time I have for you guys today. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. This is your host, Thomas Tyree, signing off. And I'll see you guys on next week's episode.